Have you ever had that sudden, cold prickle on the back of your neck that tells you that you're being watched? In most cases, it's just paranoia. At Hornibrook House Inn, you should heed that feeling. Built in the late 1800s by wealthy saloon owner James Hornibrook, it was designed to be one of the most extravagant homes in all of Arkansas. Every room reflected luxury, and for decades it stood as one of Little Rock's most impressive landmarks. But over the years, a darker reputation quietly grew around the house. People began telling stories that something, or someone, never truly left, and those stories only became harder to ignore. Years later, after the home had become the Empress of Little Rock bed and breakfast, owner Robert Blair started experiencing things he couldn't explain. At first, it was just a strange feeling. The unmistakable sense that someone else was in the house with him. Then one day, that feeling turned into something far more disturbing. As Blair looked toward the staircase, he saw a man slowly descending the steps. He wasn't dressed like a modern guest. Instead, he wore old-fashioned clothing from another era, complete with a tall top hat. For a moment, the figure seemed completely real. Then, in a blink of an eye, it vanished. Blair was left standing there wondering if he'd imagined the entire encounter. But the house wasn't finished. Before long, someone else would experience something even stranger. During restoration work, a hidden poker room was discovered in the attic. A painter named Timmy Watts was hired to help restore the space. Everything seemed normal until he stepped outside the room for just a moment. When he tried to go back inside, the door wouldn't open. Nothing was on the door like a handle that should have prevented the door from opening. Yet somehow, he was completely locked out. Thinking it had to be some strange accident, he walked away to grab a screwdriver. But when he returned, the door was already standing open. No one else around. There was no explanation. And as he looked into the room, he froze. Standing inside was a man dressed in old-fashioned clothing. The very same description Robert Blair had given after seeing the mysterious gentleman on the staircase. For just a second, the figure looked back at him. Then, it disappeared. Two different people, two separate encounters. The same mysterious man. Was it simply coincidence? Or was it the former owner of the Hornibrook House still wandering its halls? To this day, guests and employees continue to report unexplained footsteps, strange noises, and an unsettling feeling that they're not alone. Whether you believe these are true paranormal encounters or simply stories passed down over the years is up to you. But if you ever find yourself spending the night at the Empress of Little Rock, don't be surprised to hear footsteps from mysterious sources, or even glimpse the man in the tall hat. If you enjoyed the story, hit like and subscribe for new scary stories I post weekly. If you want another one right now, click the link in the description. Thanks for watching.